Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Sorry, I've been so busy like with school and stuff, so I haven't been uploading. But today I'm gonna talk about a few of the things that I've learned or that I wish I knew coming into college. But right now I'm a freshman at Rutgers. The semester is over like next week, so I'm about to be a sophomore. So this video is gonna be mostly for like people who about to go to college or are in college, so like high school seniors or just graduated or freshmen. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about some of those things. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, you don't need everything that those lists tell you to pack when you go to college. Those lists are like you're moving out for good. Like, you don't need everything that's on those lists. Like, most of the stuff that I bought has just sat in a bin all year. Like, it's better to have the stuff and not need it than to need it and not have it, but you don't need it all. Like, first of all, your room's already like this big, and then you get half of it, you're not gonna need everything. You don't need a lot of hangers. Your closet is like this big. I don't know, some of the stuff on the list is just unnecessary. Like, I can't think of anything right now. Just know that you don't need everything. Number 2, which is really important. Make sure that you apply for scholarships. Apply for scholarships while you're in high school. Apply for scholarships over the summer. Apply for scholarships while you're in school. Like, always apply for scholarships. There is always free money out there. I cannot stress this enough. School is not cheap. You need to apply for scholarships. A lot of people aren't eligible for financial aid and stuff, so you need to get money from somewhere, and there are tons of people out there just giving it out, so you need to go apply. Important. Number 3, everything is useful. A lot of us are broke college students, and we don't have some of the luxuries that we have while we're at home. This is not a good example, but like literally just like an hour ago, I had this water bottle. It was frozen, so I went right to the dryer in the bathroom, you know, pulled it off. I meant melted it. Yeah. What else? Oh, I also use the dryer for like when I wash my dishes. You know, I don't have a drying rack on the counter in my dorm, so I go right to the bathroom. But I don't usually like wash like a whole load of dishes like you do when you're at home. So, you know, like I eat some cereal, gotta wash out the bowl and the spoon, and go to the bathroom and use the hand dryer to dry it off. Everything's useful. Okay, I don't know what number I'm on. I think I'm on number 4, but make sure you get out and enjoy yourself. My first semester here, I didn't really like it. I was kind of like, okay, this is college, it's something new, it's okay. But most of the time, I was just in my room, just not doing anything. You need to get out. You can join clubs, make friends, get a job, do different like activities. Like, you don't have to be, I don't know, just go get out there. That's how you make friends. Like, even if you just make one friend, that usually leads to making a whole ton of friends. Like, last semester I had one friend. Now I know everybody. Not everybody, but yeah. Get out there. Drinking. Make sure when you're partying, okay, if you're gonna drink, number 1, make sure that you eat. That's very important. 2, try and like know your limit before you go out and embarrass yourself, throwing up all over the place and asleep somewhere or passed out somewhere. Like, just be careful with how you're drinking and how much you drink, and try and have like a friend to just be careful, okay? Because and don't let anyone take advantage of you while you're drinking. Don't put down your cup. Try and always watch it to make sure no one puts anything in it. You know, make your own drinks or whatever. Just, you know, try not to use punch bowls, because anyone could have put anything in them. Just be careful, because just be careful. Okay, this is another super important one. You need to study. Studying is so important. This is not high school. You cannot just get all A's in all your classes or pass all your classes or whatever by just like going to class and just memorizing everything. You need to study. It's very important. You will fail your classes if you do not study. You need to study. This is not just like the stuff that you learn in your lectures. You're not just gonna remember and retain it and be able to reapply it. You need to know it and study it for hours. You don't wait until like a few days before the exams to study. Study over the course to make sure you're like, you know, retaining everything as it goes, and not waiting until the end of the semester when finals come to try and like recall everything. Just learn it throughout the semester. Okay, your roommate. I don't even know what number I'm on anymore. Your roommate, I guess your roommate's kind of important. I don't really know, because me and my roommate were never close. We never were compatible. We never had anything in common. We were polar opposites. I also know people who they had a roommate and they became best friends, and I also know people who live with someone, their friend, and then they stop being friends because having a friend as your roommate can cause problems. So your roommate can kind of play a big role in your college experience. I guess my roommate kind of had like a negative impact on my college experience. Like, she never really wanted people in the room. She was always asleep by 11, so I had to be quiet. It was just not fun. So if you guys can, you know, like request a roommate or anything, try and have someone who you're compatible with, and because your roommate will a lot of times end up being really close with you, like your best friend. So try and, you know, get a good one. Okay, try and make as much time as possible to go to the gym. The freshman 15 is very real. It didn't happen to me, but I have seen a lot of people just blow up, because a lot of people just get to school and just eat pizza and burgers all the time because that stuff is open like 24/7. Like, no, you need to keep eating healthy, or like at least stay eating how you are eating, you know, before you went to college, because, you know, your weight will catch up to you. So don't just, you know, try and go to the gym, try and stay eating healthy, all that. Drinking makes you gain weight too, so when you're partying, just remember, drinking plays a role in that freshman 15. So okay, do not get distracted. I will admit that I did get distracted in school, so that kind of messed me up a little bit. I wasn't studying as much as I should have, but I will learn from my mistakes to do better the next 3 years. But don't get distracted by, like, don't do too many activities and be overwhelmed. Don't go out to parties all the time. Don't find someone and just get absorbed with them. Don't just get absorbed with them, but like if you guys are helping each other, you know, studying together, that's cool. But like, don't just find a boyfriend or a girlfriend and just completely forget what you're in school for. So just try not to get distracted. Don't get distracted by the freedom. You know, you can just go places whenever you want and do whatever you want. Just you know, remember why you're here, for an education. Okay. You're an adult now. Like, when you get to college, you're an adult now. You're doing things on your own. You don't really have to ask your parents for stuff. But, like, you also have to do things on your own. Like, you know, you can't just call your parents whenever you have a problem. You have to grow up. You have to do things for yourself now. Like, you do get the freedom, but you also have the responsibility to do things for yourself now. So just keep that in mind. Okay. I'm not just gonna be sexist and say, like, all guys aren't good. No. A lot, well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but there are guys out there who aren't good, and there are girls out there who aren't good. And so don't come and think you found the one, because a lot of times out of 10, like, you're in college, there are other people everywhere. So like a lot of people, like, you know, I just can't say this without just generalizing everyone, but it's nothing but facts. A lot of athletes are just not good. A lot of frat boys just aren't good. This is just from my experience, though. You know, if you get to college and think you found the one, and you think they don't one, then that's they or whatever. But just know that a lot of people out there aren't, you know. So, okay. Don't buy anything on campus, near campus, none of that, because, like, they know that you're in college. You can't, you know, you're not, it's more difficult to just go wherever you want. So on campus stuff is way overpriced. Stuff around campus is a little overpriced. Like, anything, like, you know, you could go to a store on campus and try and buy a tube of toothpaste, and it's going to be like $5. So, you know, when you take those little vacations home for the weekend, make sure you splurge at the grocery store, because when you come back to school and you want some snacks, like, your only option is like the vending machines or like the overpriced. Just try not to buy nothing on campus. Everything is overpriced. Like, I went to the campus store one day and I had to buy a pack of batteries for my calculator because my exam was in a few minutes, so I didn't have time to go to a real store. A 4-pack of AAA batteries was $8. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god. Like, no, don't try to avoid buying things on or near campus. Okay, try to find upperclassmen or RAs or anyone out there who can help you, because there's a lot of things that they know that you don't know yet that it would be very helpful for you to know, because there's a lot of things that I wish I had known before the semester started, and the help is always out there. You just have to go find it. But like, I honestly didn't really know I needed help. Like, some of the stuff I just thought was common sense. Like, for example, like, there's a class for my major that I have to take, and I'm in it right now, but I didn't know that it's not a prerequisite, but you should take another class. Like, there's this other class that you should take before you take the class that I'm in, which I didn't know, and someone could have told me. Or like, I'm also in this other class that's like intended for juniors, and I didn't even know because it had something to do with the course number, that like all this stuff that they didn't teach you, like registering for classes and just all this stuff. You should try and find like a older friend or someone who can tell you these things, because the school is not going to come to you and tell you. You normally have to go find the help yourself. Okay, make sure you go to office hours. I didn't really go to office hours this year. I'm going to try and go more next semester, but like, office hours mostly help you when you may not have understood something in class. It's more, not one-on-one, but like smaller groups. Also, like, if a teacher notices that you come to office hours a lot, they can be kind of generous at the end of the semester when you need like that 1 or 2 points for the next grade up. Try to go to office hours, because professors do notice. Okay, if you need help in a class, tutors are literally everywhere. Like, people will post the flyers with the little, where you peel the number off of the bottom. Some people charge, some people do it for free. Sometimes the school offers them, or students, or there's groups, or there's literally everything. Like, help and tutoring and everything for that is everywhere. Like, you can find some friends, again, a group, and study together. You can find, you can ask the TAs, you can find someone who took the class already. Like, literally, help for a class is always somewhere. Okay, your major. Don't stress over not knowing what your major is going to be your first year, because it's your first year. Like, a lot of people don't know what they want to do for the rest of their life when they're 18. Like that's a big decision. So, like, you know, it's your first year. Don't, like, oh my god, I have to declare a major. Like, you don't. Like, a lot of people declare their sophomore year. You just have to, like, just make sure you don't just declare something just because then you might find yourself not liking it, and then you'll take a bunch of classes and then change your major, and then you just took all those classes for no reason. So just try to make sure you know what you want to do before you declare your major. And the last thing is, make sure you call your family, call your parents. You know, they could be paying for school for you. Call your siblings if you have any. They miss you and they love you. Call your grandparents, call your aunts and your uncles. Just call people, they miss you. They understand that you're consuming school and you can be busy, but whenever you have the free time, like, you just get out of class or you wake up or something, call your family. It's very important. It means a lot to them. And, you know, you need a few extra bucks. It's not like, oh, you only call me when you need money. And I'm not telling you to call them all the time so that when you do need money, they'll give it to you. I'm telling you to call them because they do miss you and they love you. So those are just some of the big things that I've learned and wish that I knew when I got to college. I am only a freshman. I don't know everything, but those are just some things that I learned, and some of those things could only apply to, like, because I'm at Rutgers. Like, I don't know, other schools are different, so you don't know. So, oh, also try new things. I'm pretty sure every college has meal swipes, so, like, your food is paid for, so try new things. It's not like you're wasting your money, so that too. But yeah, that's just stuff that I learned. I'll learn much more along the way, but those are just some few things for you guys who are about to go to college, just started college, looking forward to going to college, want to know about college, all that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.